Okay, everything seems to be working. Filters are up, yes. Okay.
Protectors on plate.
Is this a joke? You can't do this to me.
The workshop's been losing money hand over fist since you took over. I'm sorry.
The shop's nothing without me.
For leadership.
Can't lead the talentless to greatness. To hell's with you.
So if anyone sees this stream, because I don't think many people are watching right now, apparently Callum is bugged, so if you're here, don't pick him. I typically just pick vanilla, and that should be okay.
I'll be back now and again to check up on.
And for my back tunes, I'm going for Jewelcrafting. Okay, let me actually open this one. Okay, with the opening of that pack, somehow I get gathering levels. Hey Laura, nice to see you here. And I hope let's see, plus 25, minus 25. Yeah, not the best artisans for this one. Craft an item. Just going through the intro workshop quests with some of my back tunes, and after that I will do some of the new campaign quests on my main. Hey Broken Arrow, thank you man. Yeah, this is indeed, this is Twitch. So I have Twitch and YouTube channel now together. So at least that's working. Because I think last time I missed a lot of the Twitch chat And I think Twitch chat should also now be visible in the stream, right? Yeah, looks like it. Good. Good, good, good. Been trying to work out your spreadsheet but having issues. Hi Slaven, nice to see you here. What's the problem, Broken Arrow? We're going to take speed here because I don't want to wait for ages and just one. And now this is going to take 6 minutes, so we're going to the next one. Not gonna wait for that. I think I'm going to do the end request up to Invoker 35 from the back. So just a couple, and then I'm going to the campaign on my main. Hey Bjorn. Nice to see you here as well. Ijsjes zijn lekker, ja. Weather is not that bad for ice cream. Hi, I put the city behind my back. Nice to see you here. HR nerfed combat? I don't think so.
Is this a joke? You can't do this.
Spent from 11 in the morning till 7 to research some stuff. I think I'm understand most of it now. I think you mean professions, right, Beyond?
Nothing without me.
The option to find items isn't working for me. Okay, that was allowed. I put the city behind my back. Thanks for the follow.
Can't leave the talentless to greatness. To help
The option to find items. Well, I don't have a search for items, Broken Arrow. I just have an option to search for the name of the recipe, which is basically the item that you want to create. I have a search for resources used and a search for resources produced, which is the same as the name now that I think of it. Bjorn, do you have my spreadsheet? Because there's a lot in there as well.
This was indeed excellent. I'm sure you'll turn this place around in no time. And I know just well, what do you think?
Oh yeah, for the people that haven't seen this yet,
I can't say I disagree.
if you still have to do this, don't pick Callum. Callum is broken at the moment. They will fix it, but at the moment it doesn't work. You will get stuck. We have some fans of you in our alliance that link stuff. Oh, okay. So on phone now. Okay.
Help you get things up and running in the workshop. I'll be back now and again to check up.
And I'm going to pick Jewelcrafting once again here. That sucks, Emurian. Ay, ay, ay. And the Callum retainer is broken. So don't pick Callum. The guy with the blonde hair, I think it is. How much are those profession packs in the Zen market? I haven't checked, to be honest. Packs. That's not it. Head Start bundle. I don't see Artisan here as well. Companions. No, that's not companions. We need artisans. Storefront. You have a key bundle. On sale. Featured. I don't think it's there yet. Items. Boost a profession to 70. Profession supplement. Ah, wait. The pack, this is supplements, and this is also supplement. Wait, this gives Oh, this is training manuals. Don't need that. Ah, here it is. 500. 500 Zen. Without a discount, of course. So with 20% off an item, it's 400. I found it, Broken Arrow. It's 500 for an artisan. Accept applications, okay. Let's see if we get a good one. Nope. I want the minus 75 commission ones. Minus 50 is not too bad. Adventurer minus 25 is good. That's the lowest we can get. Yeah, they are pretty expensive, but you know, Black Friday is coming up, so that's when we can get a big discount. Open the starter kit. Craft an item. No, I will not. I have so many tunes, I will get a good one. I'm just going to use the minus 50% one here. Okay, just craft one and done. You can roll blue ones. Had like 4 today in my main. Well, it depends on what your workshop rank is. If your workshop rank is higher, you have a better chance of getting in rare or epic artisan. Yeah, some of the common artisans actually are best for certain tasks, like making armor kits. Yes, order an item. Can you check the guild marks you get for charcoal and tell me if that's a bug or not? You get 16 guild marks for 1 charcoal. 16. I already checked. And it's in the spreadsheet as well. Order 1. That's enough. Yeah. So 16 guild marks for 1 charcoal, which is quite a lot. Next one. I don't know if it's intended. 16 guild marks for 1 charcoal. It seems steep. It seems quite a lot. It might be that they intended it to be 1.6, which is a value that happens a lot. On the other hand, charcoal is rare now, so it is most of the common resources are 0.8 or 1.6 guild marks, or maybe 3.2. Then you have the rare resources that give a little bit more. Yeah, I also don't know. I just know it's quite a lot for charcoal, because charcoal was very easy to get.
Is this a joke? You can't do this to me.
Let's go into my favorite cutscene of the day. It's very high, yes.
The shop's nothing without me.
It's nothing because of you. A master you may be, but you know mine.
Okay, that was lag. But I think charcoal is actually used in mastercrafting now. I think, is it? Let me check real quick. Resources. Charcoal. Yeah, charcoal is now in mastercrafting, so that might be the reason why they raised it quite a bit.
This indeed. The artisans employed at the workshop would be
Yeah, I know. You get super many. You cannot even donate a full stack on a double guild marks event. Is the mod fast? You mean not laggy? It is slightly laggy, but I'm not. It's not too bad, I should say. Let's see what we get here. Plus 50% commission. So for the common artisans, I'm just looking at the commission. Not that great. Oh, we got one minus 25. Adventure, which is nice. It's in gathering. I don't. No, it's not in gathering. It's actually in. Well, I cannot look at that yet. It is in masterwork. You can use, I think, oak logs to make charcoal. Profession starter kit. Let me see. Oh, I have to click through this. Hey Kaylee, nice to see you. It's in gathering, I think, so probably be good to buy up as many as possible for mod 15. Seems like a good idea. Cheapest one. So let's see. No, not height. I cannot see mastercrafting, but charcoal in. Can I search for it? See, it's not here. Charcoal. It is in mastercrafting where you can craft it using, I think it is oak logs. Consult your retainer. I can imagine. With such a big change, it's confusing for all of us. Minus 25. Oh wait, actually I want to use that. No, actually I don't need the high speed because I'm swapping tunes anyway. And they both 0. Just one. Is gold going to be needed in this mod so I can start? Yeah, you need a lot of gold for this mod, Gia. Can you send charcoal from other tunes? Of course you can. Everything is still unbound. Let's go to the next one. Yes, via the mailbox indeed. Resources still don't go in the shared bank, sadly. That would have been nice. Let's watch our cutscene again.
Is this a joke? You can't do this to me.
Workshop's been losing money hand over fist since you took over. I'm sorry.
The shop's nothing without me.
Are the old resources unbound? Yes, everything is unbound. So even the obsolete resources you can still move to a different character. Spare Body, thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. Hey, love the videos, keep up the great work. Thank you, man. Appreciate the support. Seriously dope. Hey, Snow, I'm here. Snow, sorry. I am. Is this awkward now? Well, anyway, welcome to the stream. So I'm going to do this a couple times, but once again, don't pick this blonde guy here. He's broken. So no use in stacking these up anymore. Jewelcrafting. Talking to my guild leader, he suggested I watch. Okay. Yes, you saw a new event. It's the Neverember recruitment event. And basically what this means is that if you make a new character right now and you level up your character, in your adventurer box, the box that you get basically from the start, that you can open at certain levels, you will get never ever incentives. I think, is it? Yeah, at least they're incentives. Is it in here? And with these incentives you can buy this stuff, but for some things you need many of them. In the Acquisitions Incorporated campaign you get more, but only for characters that were created during the event. So here it says new characters created during this event will receive bonus rewards while leveling up and when completing Acquisitions Incorporated campaign tasks. You can get a maximum of 200 and you can get these items. Pretty nice. Thank you, Broken Arrow. Minus 25. Minus 75. So this is the jeweler that I want to get. This is the best jeweler for the armor kits in Jewelcrafting. Making it easier for new players. I don't know about that one, Suzuki. Because new players don't have a big stack of gold. Ignore this. This is the summer event. Not more carrots. I struggle with the ones I have. I know this might be a dumb question, but me doing profession is going to help me with this new mod. Gameplay, better gear or better kits. Well, you can get better kits, you can get better gear, but you can also buy that stuff. Right now, I saw that the armor kits are really overpriced, so don't fall for that one. I will show you in a moment what I mean. But at some point, I'm definitely sure that armor kits will go to about 40k, somewhere around that. So let me show you. If we go to these armor kits, if you have an artisan that has minus 75% commission, and that was actually why I was so happy to get this one, you can make armor kits for 31,000 AD. The even better part of this artisan is not just minus 75% commission, but also passion project, which gives you here in this case a 20% chance to get the armor kit actually for free. So this artisan is actually crazy. It's crazy OP, and it's a common one, which is just dumb. Anyway, I cannot make it on this character, of course, because I have to level up Jewelcrafting, but just so you know. But professions is just as before, optional. You can do it, you can leave it. It's whatever you want. Let's make one. You're welcome, Gia. Next one.
Protector's Enclave need
How do you get better workers like the Jewelcrafters? Should just buy them? Well, they will walk into your store if you just wait. If your workshop is rank 1 or 2, you will get a lot of common artisans, maybe every now and then a rare one. If your workshop is rank 3 or 4, you will get mostly rare artisans, and sometimes an epic one, and also sometimes a common artisan, but mostly rare when your workshop is higher level. Hey Jamon, welcome to the stream. You can also buy them, but you can also use I will show you another store that you have at the retainer. No, they're not temporary, so you can have them as long as you don't discard them. But there is a maximum that you can have depending on your workshop level. So there are a couple ways of getting artisans. Okay.
I'm sure you'll turn this. Well, what do you think? Ah, that's your decision. I can't say I disagree. Fine choice. Well,
No time for your walking.
your retainer will help you get thick.
Jewelcrafting. So when you pick a profession at the retainer, which I just did, you get, for starters, 4 applicants, and here new applicants will walk in randomly. The first, oh, this is level 1 jewel. Oh, yeah, they work in a level 1. Oh yeah, because my Jewelcrafting level is level 1. But if your profession level is higher, the first 4 will have the level of your profession. Plus 25. Minus 25 is okay. So you can see my leadership on this character was level 70, so my adventurers will be level 70 also. Yeah. The new applicants that you get will be a random level, but always lower than your current level of that profession. So if I get a new Jewelcrafter, it will also be level 1. But if I'm at level 40, let's say Jewelcrafting, I will get an artisan between level 1 and 40. You also have the Zen store where you can get artisans. With this recruit professions artisan, costs 500 Zen with a minus 20 voucher, which I would highly recommend. It's 400 Zen, but Black Friday is coming up, and at that point we will probably get a huge discount. There is one more way. to get artisans, which I will show you in a minute. At least, no, I will show it later on. I cannot do that because I have to finish some of the starting quests first. Let's use this one. What is it? Tool. Jesus. Let's use this one. Good evening, Crowley. Welcome to the stream. Order an item. I think probably my Invoker 43 is done with his gathering task. So I will go there for a second to show you the last way of getting artisans. A bit earlier this time. Yeah, I've been live for, where can I see that? No idea. So 39. Let's remember that one. Too bad that you get kicked out of your workshop from time to time. Take your item from the delivery box. Collect all. Oh. Okay. Yeah. So the last way of getting artisans is by redeeming legacy profession slot unlocks. So this basically means that for each unlocked profession slot after the first one, so the first one you got for free, you can unlock 8 more for a total of 9 in the old profession system. And for each one that you unlock, okay, this is interesting. I had 8 and apparently I don't get number 6. For each unlocked slot, you get 1 artisan. So this is also where you can get one. And the nice thing about these is that they have a guaranteed quality. So if you have these epic artisan recruitment packs, you will always get an epic artisan. Bjorn, what do you mean by there's one more? Did I miss something? They walk into the store, you have the Zen pack, you have this here. Oh yeah, you have one more indeed. Alright, the last way to get an artisan is here by buying new assets. You can use 200,000 of these asset exchange credits to also buy one of the packs. And this is actually the same one as in the Zen store. 200k actually. Okay, so this, I'm not going to proceed further with this one. I was at 39, so 38. Like I said, I'm going until 35 and then I'm going to do the last part of the delivery box quest. $200k seems quite a lot, but your current artisans are 30k and the heroes are even 80k, so you're also getting quite a lot of credits from the old stuff. But yeah, the 200k pack, it's the Zen pack, so you can pick the profession, but the quality is not guaranteed. That's only with the profession unlock arts and packs. Julian, welcome to the stream, man.
You can't do this to me.
Workshop's been losing money hand over fist since you took over. I'm sorry.
The shop's nothing without me.
What profession for the great weapon fighter weapons? From the top of my head, I think it's blacksmithing. The weapons, the main hand is blacksmithing, the offhand is tailoring. Pretty sure. Can you sell artisans? Are they bound? Artisan cannot be sold. They are bound to character. You could see it like that. They just part of your workshop, and they cannot be transferred to another character. The only thing you can do with them is hire them and dismiss them. That's all you can do.
Indeed. Excellent. I'm sure you'll turn this place around in no time. Well, what do you... Ah, that's your decision, is it? I can't say I disagree.
Is it worth buying up workers and tools cheap in mod 14?
A fine choice.
Well, it depends on the price, of course. If many people are going to do it, then I guess not. But it's always nice to have a little bit of credit to get started on artisans. So if you want to have another chance on an artisan, you can buy a pack. What's funny, yesterday I opened 3 new lockboxes and I got 2 epic companions. Wow, that's lucky, man. Wie viele Handwerker gibt es? Via the Beard, thank you to follow. How many artisans are there? That's... You can download my spreadsheet, and in here are all the artisans, and there are, well, this goes up to 210, but of course the first one is not an artisan, so there are 209 artisans that I know of. 209. And you can download this sheet from the... I made a video on the masterwork sheet version 3 release, and go there to find the download link in the description. I tried selling one, but the auction house did not let me. Oh, you mean the old artisans? God damn it, Fisher, thank you for follow. Julian, what do you mean you tried selling one? The old artisans or the new ones? I don't think the new ones are anywhere in your inventory, so I don't think you can sell them. So I think you mean the old ones, and those should be unlocked. Unbound, I mean. Minus 50 commission, not bad. And these are not that great. Via the Beard, welcome to the stream, man. The new lockbox system came really surprising on PS4. Didn't expect it before mod 15. Yeah, that was really, really weird. I also did not expect that. And now console is flooded with legendary tools. Open the profession starter kit. You're welcome, Tobias. Sorry, the epic companion I got yesterday. Oh, you couldn't sell the companion? Oh, I could today though. Huh. Well, the auction house has got some bugs, so maybe it was related to that. The auction house is really buggy at the moment. Maybe it's because of that. I opened 20 boxes. Hey Nick, welcome to the stream. Beat RNG in the last 2 years. What did you get, Nick? Anything useful? Did you get a legendary tool? There's a 1% chance, so that will be lucky. It is, and glorious legendary packs are super expensive now. I can imagine. I think because the old packs have stayed completely the same, I think they will sell quite nicely actually. I have a couple of packs stacked, but maybe I should have bought a little bit, a couple more. Yesterday it were okay. 161 legendary tools this morning. You mean on the auction house, or did you get them? I got 128 and 11,000 packs, so 161 is quite a lot. Legendary mount and 2 orca shards and like 6 Superior max potency, wow. And 15 keys. Well, the last one mostly RP. I don't think you can complain about that one. Jesus. What am I doing here? Only one tool per profession. So what can I do with my extra tools? Well, you don't have to rush your tasks with morale. You can also set up tasks and use them over time. It's not just for gathering. You can also do that with profession tasks, and then you can use multiple tools. So you can send away 3 gatherers, so 3 adventurers, and you can also, instead of using the craft immediately, you can have 3 crafting orders, and if you use these, you will use multiple tools for this profession. Bought 999 stacks of glorious lockboxes. That's probably going to be a good investment, Crowley. Hela à moi, welcome to the stream. Good night. Yes, it's already very late, so I'm not gonna stream for many hours today. Wait for the gathering task to complete. So next one. I'm not gonna stream for super long, but I saved video. Oh, cool. So we're going to see that on your YouTube channel soon. Can you show the legendary tools, please? 1 second. I totally missed that. I saw that, but I can. The legendary tools, they are actually, I can also tell you, they are 550 proficiency, 550 focus, and they have additionally a skill, which is 10% recycle. So you can see them here. And you have for each different task, for each, you have 6 legendary tools for gathering, and each profession has 1 legendary tool, and they are all the same, which is interesting because even the adventuring, so the gathering tools also have recycle, but you don't use materials. So what the hell? I mean, what are you going to get back if you fail in a gathering task, right? Are there already +1 bronzewood raid rings in the auction house on PC? Definitely. I will check the price in a second. So I think I was at 37, right? You're welcome. Bronzewood raid ring. So they're not... Jesus. Why are they so expensive? +1. Yeah, this is just dumb. Don't buy this. Don't buy this. That's just dumb. Yeah, you can fail at gathering, actually. You can fail. But those prices are just weird.
Protectors on.
Sabertooth XY, thanks for the follow. I think I didn't say that yet. Says the tea maker, also thanks for the follow. I think I called out all the other ones. I will craft and seal this. No, I wasn't joking. So also gathering tasks have proficiency and focus. And if you're below 100% proficiency, you have a chance to fail in the tasks.
You can't do this to me.
Nick, thanks for the follow, man.
Since you took over. I'm sorry.
The shop's nothing without me.
It's nothing because of you.
How much for the rings? Well, the +1 bronzewood raid rings right now are 2.4 million, which is just dumb.
Bring this. To hell's with you.
It's just stupid. Don't even think about buying them. Yeah, if you're crafting also before the new system, save up some resources. Proficiency is chance to succeed indeed, and focus is for the +1 result. So you have 2 percentages in each task. One is your proficiency percentage, which is the chance that you succeed in the task and get a result. And focus is the percentage chance that you get a +1 instead of a regular result if you succeed in your proficiency percentage. Max chance at crafting. You mean proficiency? Or focus? That's an important one.
Take my leave. Your retainer will help you get things up and running in the workshop. I'll be back now and again to check.
Kalash, welcome to the stream. So, Nick, to answer your question, I think you mean proficiency. Max chance of success, yes. So, let's get the calculator. Proficiency maximum is 400 for the artisan. Then you have 600 for the forge hammer, if you have the forge hammer. Kalash, thanks for the follow. And you have a maximum of 120 if you have a masterwork 5 supplement +1. So that one gives 120 proficiency. That gives a total of 1120 proficiency. And then you have different levels of tasks in masterwork. Let's say masterwork 1 task, so masterwork 1-2 recipes. They have a proficiency of 1300. So you have to divide by 1300 times 100. Means you have a 86% chance at success for masterwork 1-2 tasks. Masterwork 3 is 1350. So there you have a chance of almost 83%. And masterwork 4-5, so that's the highest level tasks. It's 1400 proficiency. So there your proficiency percentage is 80%. So 86, 83 and 80. If you have all of the best stuff to do that. And then of course you have skills, which virtually increase your percentage again. 80% is definitely not bad indeed. Cynic, thanks for the follow. Let's see, -50, that's not bad. With Dapend. And +25, not that great. -25, okay. Have they added other crates for professions now in live, or still only gold and AD was the other one, and gathering? I must say I didn't check, but I don't think they added anything else. So there's only AD, for which a low commission artisan is great. And you have the alchemy. Oh. I'm doing too much at the same time. I'm getting a little bit confused. So there's only 2 still, I think. One in alchemy, which is gold, and one in gathering, which is AD crates. And for the AD crates, you don't need anything, just a little bit of commission gold. And for the AD crates, you of course need a little bit more. Is it hard to get supplements? In my opinion, on preview I actually only made the 100 focus supplements, and they were not that bad to make. So they were quite easy, just some Jolton spring water, I think, Jolton tea leaves and that stuff. It's not the super expensive stuff. Proficiency supplement, I'm not super sure, but they don't seem that expensive. If you want to get the special supplements which also add a skill, you need the supplements from the lockboxes. So in the lockboxes you get different supplements which you can convert into something else again. Go ninja, go ninja, go. I don't know what that means, man. All your moth is with Gaunt. Yes, so the 600 is from the Gaunt. 2 more. Too bad, made a lot of GM with those jewel crates. Well, now you can make refinement stones, which you can still donate. So if you make black opals, for example, they are, if I'm not mistaken, 20 guild marks each. So you can still make quite a lot of guild marks, I think, with professions. Just pull the legendary hammer with 35 keys. Wow. Congrats, man. Even though they're not worth that much anymore. Wait, a hammer? What's the hammer now? Or are you on console? I need one of those, yeah. On console, I can imagine. Hammers are very expensive. Yeah, they will drop in price significantly. I think a lot of people were caught out by the new Lockbox coming out on console.
Is this a joke? You can't
I actually in my opening video got 2 legendary tools, I think, in the first 11 Lockboxes.
The shop's nothing without
I got a legendary Orcus with my daily key, but it was low price. Yeah, that's typical. If you have a lockbox that drops a certain artifact or artifact gear, the price of that artifact is very, very low at that point. And the purple pet. Okay, on a spree, man. How much are the purple pets at the moment? Sniping Lego tools.
This indeed excellent. I'm sure you'll turn this place around in, well, that's what this is. I can't say it.
Always take the red hats.
Well, that
Castle never reroll. Worthless. Now shard price will drop. You mean the Orca shard? Well, of course it's going to drop a bit, but it makes it more accessible for a lot of people. I know I could use a couple more. Still pretty good, I think. 2 on 51 lockboxes. That's also pretty good. Yeah, the shard price will go down. Minus 75. I got the OP Jewelcrafter again. And a good adventure. Nice. Neck and waist are still 500k on console. Well, not anymore when the lockbox comes out. Starter kit. And was this? No, that was the other one, right? No, higher. 100 K80 for purple orca shot on PS4. Well, that's not too bad. I think they were 100. They were like 1 million before, right? I'm glad I sold my shards last week. How many did you have? Talking a multiple. Order an item. This one. Let's get one. You got 2 legendary tools and the 51 lockbox on the other lockbox video. The other? Not sure what you mean, white ass. One more. 50k for purple shot on Xbox. Jesus, that's cheap. Yeah, 600 to 70k, 700k for green. Yeah, so I remember something like that, almost 1 million. Tools dropping like candy on PS4. Not surprised. Drop rate is a little above 1%, about 1.2%. So a lot of people opening log boxes, so a lot of tools will drop. It's like 10 times more than the legendary mounts. $183 tools on auction house in one day. All for 100 million or something in that order? How expensive is the cheapest one, Kalash?
Workshop's been losing money hand over fist since you took over.
I bet millions still.
The shop's nothing without me.
Oh, my logbox video yesterday, in the was it 51? I thought in the first 11. Or was that something else? But yeah, they dropped quite quickly at the start. 1.7 mil. Huh. Are you also on PS4 now, Bjorn? I thought you played on PC. $1.7. Well, that's something else. No, but I have people near. Ah, okay. You have insiders.
I'm sure you'll turn this place around in no time. Well, that's what this is. I can't say it.
There were legendary tools for 500k this afternoon on Xbox. Yeah, I can imagine. They're going to get cheaper. So people who sold them for 500k, they made a good deal, I think. Bet on Black Friday will be even cheaper. Yeah, a lot of people will buy keys on Black Friday typically. So it will rain legendary tools. Admin message fest. Because I think are the legendary tools now admin messages? I didn't watch for that. My TR will be mastercrafting when 15 drops. Nice, man. You are starting now with Mastercraft Thermal? Profession kits. Craft an item. They are not. Not sure what you mean, Crowley. What you recommend for PS4 players? Open old boxes or new with lag tools? The legendary tools, I don't know if they're going to sell very much. Well, you will still probably get quite a bit of AD for it, because they are still worth something. You can raise your crafting percentage by 20%. It's just cheaper now. So, hard to say. I cannot really pinpoint an AD value for the new boxes, because there's so many new items in there, and prices are going all over the place. 43 I did. Legendary tools don't show up. Wait, I need to scroll up. You mean they're not in the auction house?
Let's see what's out there.
I've done all mastercrafting recipes on PS4 with Gaunt. With just a Gaunt, I guess. Yeah, I also don't have legendary tools. At least I didn't have them before. Oh yeah, I just need to pick this up. Still need that Gaunt hammer. Mastercrafting is rough without it. Yes, if you don't have a Gaunt, definitely wait for mod 15. And still try to get, well, buy the Gaunt before mod 15 if you can, but if you can't, do mastercrafting after mod 15. Will you show us the resource exchange? Well, I can.
Need anything from me?
Show all profession, buy new materials, you mean? I don't think anything changed here. It's still, if you want to get gold from this, you have to buy copper sand. If you want to buy upgrade tokens for your workshop, so the South Sea commissions, then you have to buy the, where is it? Beeswax. So with Beeswax you only spend 22k of these credits in order to upgrade your workshop to rank 3. You can have 500,000 credits. I think these are 900 each or even more. But Beeswax is the best way for upgrades, upgrading your workshop, and copper sand for getting gold out of your exchange credits. Not quite started a quest a couple of months ago just for something to do. Well, that's a very expensive hobby. They don't show up on the feed. Well, legendary. Oh, okay. You mean yeah, in the admin messages. I understand now, Crowley. It's very weird, actually. Especially before when they were super rare. Legendary tool turn into credits? No, they don't. You can only exchange them for legendary tool tokens. I'll show you. So if you have legendary tools, you can exchange the legendary tools here, and they will change into these specific legendary tool exchange bars, and those you can only be used to buy other legendary tools, and it's one a piece. It's a one-on-one. The nasty thing about these though, the old legendary tools, if you still have them, they are unbound. If you get one of these are bind on pickup, so that's very important. You cannot sell these if you get them at the retainer. Cannot be sold. They bind to character. So you cannot even put it on a different character. Lacking fortune, also saving up, a good idea. If you want to be crafting, you need a forge hammer. Can't drop from Winterfest if you're lucky. Yes, that's a good opportunity. Do Winterfest with all of your characters. Well, they're changing Winterfest, so I hope it's still there, but if they don't mess up, you can still get it there. Old resource exchange. I will do that in a minute. 1 second. I'm going to do these 6 characters and then I go to my main and there I will show you. Saving 80 for gun, but it's like 8 million at the moment. Yeah, the price is only going up. So you might be saving against an uphill battle. Cheapest I saw on Xbox was 10 million, yeah. That's MOD15. Are you going to make a video how to fast start new professions, some guide? Well, I'm doing it right now. There's no super quick way to fast start. Just do the intro quests. And for workshop upgrades, get beeswax. If you want to skip the waiting time for this, do as I do and start the intro quests on many characters and go to a different character so you don't have to wait. Three more. Can you show us the woman near the auction house in Protector's Enclave? I will do that on my main as well. What is she asking for? It changes on a daily basis. I have in my Mastercraft sheet also a tab with the well, it's not complete, but you have the commissions that you can put in. And as I already mentioned a couple of times, beeswax is the way to go. This is not even done yet. So if you have credits, material credits, get beeswax. Only 22,222 credits in beeswax to upgrade your workshop to rank 3. I bought a lot of enhanced potions for like 1 to 2k per stack of 99. Yeah, potions. I'm not sure if she still accepts potion, but it's not a bad. If she still takes them, then it's going to be a good investment. Potions were the way to go. If she still accepts potions, is also one of the things that you can craft if you don't have exchange credits. Are there new 600 item level weapons in the new mod? In mod 15 there, the maximum is 580. Artisan skill. Passion. Oh, I got them for free. Okay. Last one. Baba Yaro. I think I didn't shout out yet, but thank you for the follow. So despite masterwork weapons, new 580 weapons in campaign. I don't think the campaign gives new weapons. I don't think so. Epic equipment, no. It gives this artifact. You can get a belt. No sunset weapons. There are no new campaign weapons in mod 15. Take your item. So the best you can get is the masterwork 3 weapons. They would buff tyrant weapons, maybe rumors. No, they did not. So even the sunset weapons, which were heavy grind in mod 14, are only level 520. Vistani also 500, but I don't know if you can exalt these, but yeah, also 500. Then we have the tyrant weapons, which are 520 max, primal 520, pilgrim 520, and pioneer also 520. So they were not buffed. Can you exchange extra tools for credits? You can exchange the old tools for credits, except for the legendary tools. The legendary tools can only be exchanged for legendary exchange bars, and those can only be traded for new legendary tools, and those tools will be bound to character. So my advice, keep the old tools because you can sell them at some point. Yeah, sunset weapons dead before they before many people grinded them. So weird. Okay. Yeah, it's the mastercrafting mod. Do you think the new master weapons are going to decrease in price? In time, yes. Because now everything just started and everyone is asking the maximum price. At some point they're going to decrease. I didn't want to go there. So someone was asking for the exchange. And here you can see, one thing I noticed is these torn bandit camp clues. It says you get 148,000, but if I do one, it's 180. But if you look here, you actually only get 80. I don't know. I don't want to trade these in. I already noticed on preview that there was something weird with this, but this is not correct. So maybe just keep these because they might be fixed. Right now you're not getting 180 each. You only get 80. What are credits for? So you have multiple types of credits. You have these material exchange credits with which you can buy other materials. So you can give up your obsolete items here and you can exchange them for new materials here. Some are really expensive, but you can get basically everything here which is not mastercrafting. You also have an exchange for assets, for which you get asset exchange credits. The most don't really care. Your heroes are going to be 80,000 credits each. Your other epic artisans, do I have a couple here? Yeah, your other artisans are 30,000 each, and the epic tools are 5,000 each, and then you have some other stuff. Not sure why these are 5,000 each. I think this is... That's a bit weird. Not sure. Can you say is Aqua Regia still neat or replaced with new resources? Aqua Regia is still in there. It's a little bit weird because the old Aqua Regia is obsolete. Yeah, so the old Aqua Regia is obsolete, but the concentrated Aqua Regia that we had before mod 15 is now called Aqua Regia again. So it was replaced. A little bit strange, but yeah. So this old Aqua Regia is gone. Concentrated Aqua Regia is now just called Aqua Regia. I can actually show you guys. So it's an alchemy, I think. Here. So before this was called concentrated aqua regia, which you make with aqua fortis, and now it's just called aqua regia. Yeah. Let's see. They will be cheaper, but I don't think mastercrafting stuff will be really cheap. They are best in slot, and guild marks are harder to create a MOD15 now. No more guild mark farm during double guild marks plus gold costs on top. They might be a little bit more expensive, but right now it's totally not representative for the actual price. I think a lot of people will actually start mastercrafting now because it became easier, I think. So with more crafters, I think the price will go down at some point. And the percentages are higher for people without legendary tools. So you will get more competition. I wanted to go... I already got a poster. So let's start this. Oh, I have to finish the Black Lake stuff first. So this was not there on preview, but you can also travel to your workshop via the map. I should have known that before. Would have saved me some walking. Apart from recruitment event, any new events on the calendar? Good question. I haven't seen anything special, but let's see. There might be a double gold event at some point. I could see that coming, but right now nothing really new. We're going to get claim-free items during the Winter Festival again, during Christmas. Other than that, nothing new. Yeah, it became a lot easier indeed. The Masterwork 2 recipe is now 86% without the legendaries, and before it was 35%.
What do you want? I assume
You can use your gun tool there. And that's the reason why a lot of people will start mastercrafting.
You look like you'd make a great sacrifice. I love your enthusiasm. We're all about cultivating a positive atmosphere.
I used to just follow that tunnel behind me, and it'll take you straight to our registration booth.
For the big crafts that had legendary tools, they made the auctioner's price. Their percentage is actually lower now, but only time will tell. Well, they were getting quite a lot of profit. So their margins were quite big. So the prices that we had before, we're probably going back to that. And also, even though the percentages are lower now, you also have skills like dab hand now, which means that sometimes you get double the rewards. So you don't get one of the results, but two. And taking the dab hand skill into account with the new percentages actually means that I think we're going to get percentages above 100. Let me actually calculate. If we do... Let me calculate that for a second. So for the bronzewood rings, for example, that's one nice one. Let's say proficiency. Maximum on proficiency, it's 1400 proficiency. So base, you have 80% already chance to make a bronzewood ring. Then, if you have 20% of 25% dab hands, you actually get 0.2 extra, because in 0.2% of the case you get 2, which negates 0.2% of the fails. So you actually have 0.8 plus 0.2%, which is 100% chance on average to get a bronzewood ring. 100% without legendary tools. So if you have an artisan with 400 proficiency and 25% dab hand, you actually have 100% chance. It doesn't show 100% chance, but you get on average always a result. Always. On average, yeah? So you can still fail, but on average you always get a result. That's the new box, I guess. I don't need that one. But everything else is expensive to oh. And then people still need the resources collected to craft. Yes, but I think there will be a lot of people collecting that stuff. I know guild marks might be a little bit more difficult to get. Oh, I have to do this first. Yeah, what the fuck indeed. 100% baby. I love Julia. Who's Julia? Is that the moderator? I love Reiner. Love you too, man. Have you started a new campaign? I actually am right now. So the first quests are super easy. You have to go to Black Lake and do a couple of tasks. You have to go through the first dungeon again with level 15 enemies. So not really. Oh, I didn't one-shot them. Oh, I'm level 15. I'm actually downskilled. That's why. He's a hunter ranger too. He's trustworthy. He knows the way. I know the way, man. I will show you the way. So Gaunt is guaranteed 80%. Well, Gaunt in combination with the best proficiency supplement +1. So you have to take that into account, and that's also an investment, of course. So that percentage that I calculated is with, well, actually I can show you, is including this workman's incense, which is 100 proficiency, and if you have the +1 version, you get 120 proficiency, and I took this one into account in that calculation. $12 palm wax. Yeah, palm wax is actually 60 guild marks in the guild coffer now, in the stronghold coffer. 60. But yeah, you need it for incense and stuff.
I would like a big bag full of skulls, please. The kobold deeper in the sewers have...
Let's not walk into the trap. Almost did. I've walked through this. That was well, that's the best basic Masterwork 5 supplement. You have one for proficiency and one for focus. And you make 3 at a time, so that's nice. But you also have these distilled supplements, and these are actually even better. So here, this one gives 100 proficiency plus a dab hand skill, 10%. So if you have this one +1, you actually have above 100% on the item because your dab hand percentage is higher. And so you get on average more than one Masterwork 5 item if you use this with a max proficiency 25% dab hand artisan. Uh, 60 guild marks, 1 palm wax is robbery. an aquamarine, I'll take that. Essence of Calm is indeed one of the Lockbox drops. So you need the Lockbox drops in order to make those insane supplements. Effervescent water, yes, you need a lot of that. Let me see, I think it was Jolton Spring water also, and this... Yeah, I can actually make those. Oh, I can make quite a few of those. Wait, this is commission. Don't make that mistake, I made it on preview. So here you only need Jolton Spring water and Jolton tea leaves and woad and senna leaves and honey. But honey you can buy. So I can actually make a couple of these and sell them. Actually, wonder... Adepts... Medicinal... I'm expecting these to be quite expensive, see? So if you need to make money, this is pretty nice to make, because you make 3 at a time, once again.
What do you? This is not a.
And those will always be wanted.
Centipedes in there, so that's a plus. Let me fill out your forms, and you can head to our local headquarters in Protector's Enclave.
High demand.
I'll message.
Same effervescent water we farmed on maps with in Cauldron. Yes, it's the same one. So the mastercrafting, the explorer charts are still the same. One has 1 extra item, and after MOD15 you can actually also farm +1 resources with those charts. It's all the same. Yes, a lot of people will farm charts indeed. Oh wait, I have to go to Omen. What crafter was that? Alchemy? Oh, for alchemy, which crafter you need? Let's do this together. Do I have a skill? No. Alchemists, 400 proficiency. I see one, which is a rare one. Minda Breck Shield, but this one doesn't have recycle. You might want Dab Hand. So there isn't a perfect artisan for alchemy. You can see this one is not super bad. It has pretty low focus, so you have a low chance of getting +1. You can also use the recycle skill, which if you fail you get your resources back, which also slightly increases your percentage virtually. You can also go for this virtuoso. Virtuoso means you don't use supplements, I think, was it? But this is not that great of a skill. It's not a virtuoso. Yeah, it's not very clear which one you would want here. If you want maximum proficiency, go for this one, but you lose out on Dab Hand. The spreadsheet you can download. There's a download link in my Mastercrafting sheet version 3.0 release video. So you can download it there, and then you can see all the artisans for yourself. Let's see, I missed probably something. Woad, is that the normally pretty high-end price on it? I don't know if Woad is high-end price. I think you can just get it from profession notes, right? They managed to recycle wasted mastercrafting mods too, like native iron and concentrated residuum. Not sure how to answer on that one. Making them transferable as guild marks at least. Well, you can put almost everything in the stronghold coffer indeed. What does leadership give now? Leadership does not exist anymore. So it's not here. You only have gathering. You probably mean that. And gathering gives you any of the basic resources for your crafting recipes. So you can get all kinds of basic stuff here. And in the end, you can also make crates of astral diamonds. One nice thing here is, which maybe not everyone has seen before, it gives you 2 crates at a time, but this also has a focus percentage, and if you reach this focus percentage and you get a high quality result, you don't get 2 boxes but you get 4. Skylab, welcome to the stream, man. Those supplements are pretty pricey. Yes, I would be actually interested to see if it's actually worth to use them. Well, it's going to be expensive, but if you make super expensive items, it might be worth it. But it's interesting to calculate when it's valuable, when it's worth it. Legendary tools from new Lockbox on PS4, not the same like on PC. I know, man, that's the old legendary tools, which were very, very expensive. And you can use them in the old system, actually. No point in crafting pre-mats before MOD15. Of course, there's always... you can start crafting immediately if you have materials before MOD15. So it's always valuable. The first items that are sold for the people that want the first items, you make a lot of profit on that. So if you can be the first, you get 80, a lot of it. If getting the supplement is easy, then no need, but if supplements are expensive, maybe still good to craft now at 95%. Supplements you cannot craft yet, Nick. Those are new recipes that are introduced with MOD15. So you cannot make them yet. And you can't get +1 results indeed for the items that you can craft pre-MOD15 indeed. So everything that goes to from mod 14 to mod 15 will have will not be +1. Whoa, there's 400 guild marks and stronghold vendor. I can, yeah, quite a lot. 200.
Welcome to this orientation.
Let's do a little bit of this campaign. That's what I said at the start, but I'm getting a little bit distracted. Silver to run everything, it appears. Gonna need a ton of gold. Yes. Pick up everything. Yes. Just identify green gear and sell it to the gold vendor. I don't care about the Lockbox. Good evening, Tree Hugger. Welcome to the stream. Should I be doing professions even if I'm not in a guild? Well, you can. It's just a little bit difficult to get some of the materials. The bigger question is, why are you not in a guild, man? Get in a guild. It's totally worth it. Did Timora's enchants go up in price? Good question, but I don't know. Timora's enchantments, I actually don't think they're that great. But on the other hand, they give a lot of gold. Interesting. Sell green gear versus convert to RP. I think so, Bryce, because green gear gives quite a bit of gold. You get about 30-ish silver for it. Want to do things solo, but it will affect my AD making. Yeah, it's a choice, but going in a guild will make a huge difference. Even if you do everything solo, just get into a guild and still do everything solo. There are guilds out there that accept people that just want to do their own thing. So you don't need to participate in guild stuff. Just get into a guild and you can donate stuff, get guild marks, buy maps and everything. Timora's enchants give potions actually. Tree Hugger, thanks for the follow. Timora's enchants give, I think, gold, potions, and some low level enchantments. And you can sell the potions for quite a bit of gold.
Okay, we're gonna do 1, 2, 3, and then go. So it's like acquisitions incorporated on 4.
Gamer Fox, you cannot make a neck with 2 offensive slots, but actually much better, you can make one with very high stats
1, 2,
and
3,
1 offensive slot.
no, there are
So you only need to use 1 enchantment actually, which is better than having to use 2. Donate potions to craft stuff. Some potions are used in recipes indeed.
Acquisitions Incorporated is not for the faint of heart.
You will be tested to your
Potions don't drop from mobs anymore indeed.
reserves and push past them.
But you can craft potions
Who is born anew
in alchemy.
You
Omen, unless you're a phoenix, fire will just kill you. Do you mean illusory fire? Is that what you're talking about? That's totally different.
Jim, the fire isn't real.
Let me see what Timora's enchantment actually has done.
Yeah, well, I don't know what that is.
Pretty interesting call.
It's well, it's sort of it's
Oh, this is 99.
let's take
Rank 10, not that expensive. Rank 13, 1.2 million. Rank 13 we don't have. Rank 14, 12. Did I mistype something? Lucky enchantment. My bad. Yeah, so 13 is the highest, 1.2 million. It's quite okay, I guess. Go here, pick this up. Electrum Raid Necklace. Yeah, there are a couple of options actually. In Masterwork 1, 2 they are. And you can get necklaces with power and armor penetration. If you need armor penetration, you get recovery and regeneration. Not many people get that one. Power and crit. Very good for DPS. If you still need crit, that is. This one is not that great for companions. Power and recovery. Nice for power sharers like OPs and DCs. This is the same one. These two are the sames. And another power with high recovery. So if recovery is more important than power for you, you can get that one. Otherwise, you get this one, I think. No, Duelist. No. I am all over the place now. Anyway, you have a lot of choices with very high stats and 1 slot. So you only need 1 enchantment for these. Electrum best in slots. Well, it's all Electrum. Even though at 1 slot the item now is good enough in the stats too and absorbs the others. Yeah, indeed, Nick. You're right. The last question from me. I'm level 70 Jewelcrafting and level 70 Gathering. What should I be doing to make the best AD black opals? Well, you can gather slate and raw black opals in Gathering. And then use your Jewelcrafting to make the slate whetstone. And if you have made these, make your black opals. Because you need these slate whetstones, and these are raw stuff from Gathering. And that way you can make black opals, which also have a chance to be +1. And +1 I think has 1100 or 1200 refinement points. I wonder how much gold it drops to Timora's. I don't know if it shows. No, it just hidden pouches. So gold and treasure, potions. So gold and treasure is basically gold. Potions you can sell, refinement items, rings and necklaces you can also sell. So a lot of gold stuff in here. What's the best item to exchange for vouchers right now? Which vouchers do you mean, Ozane? $80 vouchers. You mean exchange credits? It depends what you want. If you want to make gold, buy copper sand. If you want to get items for the workshop upgrade, buy beeswax. Everything else, I don't advise in buying, to be honest. Don't do it. Yeah, slap him, companion.
You want gold? Come take it.
You can actually find which items you can buy on the exchange, also in the mastercrafting sheet that I made. Download that one, is also in there with all the prices. So go to my channel, mastercrafting sheet version 3.0. In the description is a download link for an offline version.
Wait! Stop there! Yeah, I mean, if you have a minute.
What's going on down here? We're trying to do stuff.
Black Rock, thanks for the follow, man.
Head upstairs. There's a lot of...
Hey Rumel, welcome to the stream.
Welcome to Acquisition. Welcome to Acquisitions Incorporated. You did good down there. I want you to keep this. I can't help, but we've got
Dungeon maintenance, basement investigation.
downstairs and find the and now I'm
Frotnik,
to go find
thanks for the follow.
Find the most important papers you can find and bring them up here.
Retrieve Jim's documents. Is this... No, this is lore. I think on preview I always failed to find those documents. Ah, here's something new. I might just be bad at Excel. I have an outdated Excel version. I can't find the link, but can't download a copy for myself to change Xbox prices. What do you mean you can't download a copy? It should be a direct download link, actually. Okay, this quest I didn't do yet. It should be a direct link. Would you happen to know how many of the expedition packs are needed to complete the campaign day 1? What are expedition packs again? I think the pack is worth buying. You mean these ones? Let's see. We need. You want also the boons? 175 each. 100. Also 100. Well, I think you're done very quickly. 125, 150. So 3, 450, 750. Yeah, maybe like 4. 4 should be enough, I think, if you really want to do it on day 1. Maybe 3 plus the daily amount. But I saw that you get like 4. Oh no, it's 100 acorns. In day 1. Can you get multiple times this questionably procured goods pack? Can you get it multiple times on one character? I think you need about 1,000-ish acorns in total. So here, let me show you. The green items sell for 10 silver, which is still pretty nice. So if you want to, oh yeah, she spawns now in front of you. What I will do with my stuff here, and this, oh yeah, the blue gear is 34 silver. Just sell the stuff, and this now stacks up to 99. Oh. Level 20. Still not very difficult. Oh, is this a maze? Or... wait a minute. Recover the documents, oh yeah. Something here, no. Oh, that's not it. Oh yeah, why not? Can sell that stuff. So chests still have potions. That's also good to know. Maybe now we have a reason to open mimics. Okay. Let's do this also. Samplay, thanks for the subscribe.
We're done here.
That was strange. Ah! He's coming through the portal! Kill the monsters and the portal should close themselves.
Dick Akerblom, I think. Thanks for the subscribe, man. Conquerors Haki, thanks for the follow. Oh, we have a scorpion, okay. Yes, this stuff is very easy. Level 15, okay. Overall, what do you think of mod 15? Do you think Neverwinter is starting to find its way again with recent issues? I think you mean, is this the mod to repair things? There are good things and bad things about this mod. Like every mod, I think. I really like the campaign. It's not just for the elite, for the strongest people. it is actually very, very easy, but it's just more for fun instead of all serious and being the strongest there is. I knew that. But there are also some things in there, Jesus, that are not so fantastic. The new Lockbox is really crap. I don't like how it works. Present. Hi Conquerors. Welcome to the stream, man. Yeah, I just like this campaign. I know the Acquisitions Incorporated guys. I've seen I think almost all of their live shows, and it's really fun, especially if you're a little bit into Dungeons and Dragons. They have a really nice way of playing, and seeing them in the game, I think really adds something, even though it's just super simple.
Acquisitions Incorporated. One of your number left this amulet of teleportation down here. I want to thank you personally. You have given me the key to my destiny, for which I am quite grateful.
Okay.
Once I have more assets
I don't really like the way that they designed the Dropbox, that it drops loot directly, and also the whole animation. I don't understand why they added that. It's not like they have too many people to work on stuff like that.
That was solid gold.
We didn't need a new animation to open the Lockbox. I know it looks fancy, but it's so slow. Luckily I found a way around it, but I don't understand why they put so much work into that. And the fact that you cannot resell, for example, companion tokens or the sub packs that you could before. It's just made a lot more inconvenient actually. So that's something that I don't really like of this pack. Is this all I could do today?
Welcome to Acquisitions Incorporated.
Oh wait, of course I have to do the campaign task. Yeah, the animation is stupid indeed. Luckily you can skip that. What do you think about the new legendary mount? I actually haven't equipped it. That's actually a little bit silly. The powers. I know it gives 4,000 armor pen, but
I don't ask Jim.
actually, wait, I have a couple of the packs. Let me see.
All I know
In
is
spec
he
box.
goes to Mount Houghton into some
You harness the power of the Deep Crow, releasing a shriek. As you strengthen in battle for 10 seconds, you gain 7.5% power.
who go with him.
Your shriek stuns enemies around you and grants combat advantage against them for 4 seconds. I think the Swarm and the T-Rex powers are still better in terms of power. 4,000 armor pen is also not something that most people need. Looks, it's pretty cool. But I'm going to stay with my T-Rex. I don't really... I'm not going to buy this one, let's say it like that. And I don't think I'm going to open these packs on live. Go to the airship, okay. The combat power, 7.5% power. I don't know if it's buffed power. If it's buffed power, then maybe it would be pretty nice, but typically it's not buffed power, and then 7.5% is not, yeah, that's great. It's not worth it. The 10% debuff is better. There we have him.
Away from the nest. Find
Oh.
a few of her feathers
Oh,
below.
oh, oh,
They
oh.
might come in
That's
handy.
not good. Okay. Push me back once again. Oh. Swarms, Bass, and T-Rex. Yeah, I think so too. If you were to play the archery paragons, what feats would you use? Oh, that's a difficult question to answer right now. I have to investigate what I really would take there. Devs need to fix the auction house so that stuff can be seen from lowest to high. Yeah, there are indeed some bugs on there. It would be nice if they fix the auction house indeed. Play either trapper or combat. Well, I think if archery is built correctly, you don't need to get the feat where you have to stand still, because that doesn't make sense. But if you get other feats, you can make kind of an archer, I think. Yeah, I actually started archery like a lot of people, I guess. Fine. I thought I had 3. Oh god, I can go back upstairs now. I thought I had 3 feathers. Archery is fun. Well, not if you keep dying. So squishy. I remember that. Then I switched to trap and I was like, oh, I don't have to die everywhere. Yeah, trapper is not super bad. It's just a shame that they did that to aspect to of the swarm. I don't understand why they lowered the stacks again. If you lower the percentage, at least keep the 3 stacks. Let's get a feather here. I don't get the aspect of the serpent nerf.
There's a fire giant.
It seemed at first that they wanted to buff Trapper because they increased the number of stacks, and they were all like, yeah, you only need to do 3 attacks to get your stacks, which wasn't true.
Find a spot to hide.
Then they made that true by giving you both stacks at the same time, and then they removed 1 stack again. I don't understand.
Frame the deep.
Yeah, they lowered it to 2 again.
I wanna rocket that rat.
But that black feathered vanish takes one more thing for my shop. I will march out there and teach her a lesson.
That's too bad. That would have been so nice to have 3 stacks on Trapper, and to have the 2.5% with 3 stacks. And it changed to the primal set or just the mod. All the old sets which were not masterwork have not been touched.
Tiny creatures. This sort of behavior.
Mount skins. I don't have mount skins, Ollie. I think those are in the other lockbox, actually.
This is it. This is your chance. Get up that unstable spire and get one of those eggs.
I've had enough, you
What was I doing? Steal an egg. Where is the egg again? In here?
A bit of fight and you'll
Oh wait, it's upstairs.
exhibit your magic.
Let's just walk here. I could kill them, but yeah. Yeah, I actually asked Terramak directly, and he wasn't sure. He was going to ask asked the dev that made the change, but I never really got an answer on whether this was intentional or not. I guess it was, because they didn't change it back. So I'm afraid we have to live with that now. Instead of the nerf that they wanted to give us, they gave us a... instead of the buff that they wanted to give us, they gave us a nerf.
Yes! Oh man, I can't wait for you to get back here with those eggs. Careful!
I have to walk here. It's really strange.
So great to see that egg. And you, with the egg. Here, I'll
Jim
hold
likes
on to it.
eggs.
Oh, it's no trouble. I've got just the place for it.
Yeah, I will. I share basically everything that I know. Another Models Combat. Yeah, too bad, man. Am I missing something? Retrieve operation. Go to the airship and wait for Jim Dark Magic. Fine. Do I have to do this again? Okay. Oh, it wasn't. Archery mode. Yeah, it's too bad. I would love to play Trapper again. Actually, I could. It's not like it would have been difficult to do this. What do you think about the new random AD nerf? Well, from what I've heard, it's actually not that difficult to get the 100k rough AD at the moment, because the chests give quite nice amounts of rough AD. You have to drop the quest and get it again. Oh. Wait, let me leave them first. Can I abandon it here? Did I abandon the wrong one? No, but it's still here. Okay. Yeah, Trapper isn't bad, it's just not as bursty as Combat. Go to sleep. You do more DPS as Combat? You have to show me your tricks then. I played Trapper for quite a while, but when I switched to Combat it was a world of difference, and I didn't even play Trapper of Combat that efficiently, but it was so much stronger. Yeah, Trapper is pretty easy to start off indeed. Combat is a little bit more complicated.
Maybe talk to her neighbors? There's a fire giant blacksmith down there I know.
Actually, Heels of Fury. Oh yeah, of course I have melee stuff here. Do we have better boots? No. Whatever. Not like it really matters. Companions are filled in mounts. Oh, okay. Let's just go Trapper. Oh yeah, nice rotations.
Find a spot to hide.
I think it's equally quick in here.
Something out.
Everything dies in the first shot anyway. Let's do back day again. Oh, you said that. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. I read that wrong now. Yeah, you can do a lot of long striders, Trapper indeed. Let's get the hammer.
These are the finest made.
This is it.
Ah, I can skip it. Nice. Let's go back again. Stealing an egg. What is actually in here?
A bit of fighting ya looks like, but you bet your match, eh?
Yeah, Trapper is a little bit slower indeed. But still, it's not like it's impossible.
Nothing above the net, you beastly bird. No hide sticking. I've got work in the morning.
Less bursty damage.
You can keep the hammer, you nice
So killing Orcus with Trapper
fight me with that crazy
is a lot slower than doing it with Trapper, with combat. Oh.
Yes. Oh man, I can't wait for you to get back here with those eggs. Careful.
Let's see if it's still broken.
It's so great.
Maybe you just have to do it twice, which happens a lot with new campaigns. Oh yeah, I cancelled the quest, so I cannot give it anyway.
Welcome to Acquisition. I don't ask Jim many questions about what he needs these eggs for. All I know is he goes to Mount Hope. I can't help but notice.
Okay, so that's the reason. I didn't have this yet. What ability scores do you max? Well, as a Hunter Ranger Dex, of course. And secondary Charisma, because my wisdom is, or my crit chance is high enough when my companion procs. And companions that I'm using is the Jolton Tiger, the Air Archon, Earth Archon, Fire Archon, and the Razorwood. All Mastercraft items got an item boost, so they got an item level boost. Tree Hugger, no, I don't think so. There are better rings. I mean, these give quite some stats, but there are some rings. I think it's called Grave Striker. Yeah, Grave Striker, which has an equip power that procs on the companions. I think that one is better for companions. And on your main, you do want to have Shadow Stalker rings, probably a +5 and +4, which is also better than Bronzewood. Bronzewood is just if you cannot get your rings somehow, you can use it as a temporary supplement.
She's massive. You'll need to draw her away from the nest.
Cost for
It might come in handy.
Excur is exchange credits, so you have to pay 32 credits to buy 1 iron plate. That's when you buy them. Will the new weapons be available in Trade House? You have to craft them. They will all be available on the Trade House, I guess. I keep walking the wrong way. Everything that can be crafted can also be sold in the auction house, and people will try to make AD with it. Selling the items where? You have a column for... Wait, let me get that. Am I going to die now? You have a... So we're talking about resources. This is how much... there's actually also a comment here. So this is how much this resource costs at the retainer. Then you can see here how much guild marks you get per exchange credit. And that's if you donate this resource to the coffer. You can also sell your items for copper. And then here you can see how much copper you get per one of these exchange credits. So I don't know what you want. What do you want to do with them? What do you want to do with your credits? If you want to make gold, I can tell you have to buy copper sand and sell that to a vendor. If you want to upgrade your workshop, buy beeswax and wait for the lady Begum, I think her name is, to accept beeswax. Want to know how much iron plates would give me if I hand them in? Iron plates. Iron plates, let's see. Iron plates cost 32 vouchers for 1 iron plate. So for each 32 vouchers, you get 1 iron plate. The most cost efficient. Yeah, that depends on what you want to do. Do you want to turn them into copper, or into guild marks, or into AD? What do you want to do with your exchange credits? It depends on what you want to do with them. So what do you mean by cost efficient? Ollie, they were 2 million. Very expensive. Equipment, main hands. Usable by me. Item level 560 or 570. Huh, nothing for sale. 500. Oh, they're not in the auction house yet. Oh wait, they start out at lower item levels, of course. So this is masterwork 3. Yeah, 2 million. 2 million. This one is even 4 million. Very expensive. The offhand is also 2 million, I think.
You're gonna steal the hammer and frame the deep crook. Try throwing a rock at that rat.
So I want to buy items on the Xbox auction house. Before I buy them, I want to know how much exchange voucher the items give. Oh, how much you get? I have a different overview for that. Now I understand what you mean. You mean the old items, the obsolete items. Yeah, those are not in the spreadsheet indeed, because those are obsolete. I have a different overview for that. But for instance, elemental air and elemental water is 80 exchange credits each, which is quite a lot.
Now I gotta go restock. These are the finest made.
I was looking at the main hand Masterwork 3 Hunter Ranger weapon, which is 2 million.
This is it. This is your chance. Get up that dangerous, unstable spire and get one of those eggs.
I've had enough, you slimy
So
Come here.
let's go. I have to do that again. I'm not gonna be. So it was the Masterwork 3 main hand for Hunter Ranger. So the best in slot weapon, you could say.
That's a sharp talent, eh?
I don't want to fight everything. Oh, okay, good.
Little bottleneck, you beastly bird. No hide sticking. I've got work in the morning. You receive the hammer, you nice black devil of a bird. Just stop fighting me with that crazy beak of yours.
Something that's very good to get and to turn into exchange vouchers is the exotic pelts. You can buy 75 exotic pelts at the tannery, well, before MOD15. You can buy 75 exotic pelts at the tannery for 1 guild mark, and you get 4 exchange credits for each exotic pelt. So that's something very good to buy in order to get as much exchange credits as possible. I actually have a couple of toons filled with exotic pelts. I'm not going to do this again. What the hell is going on? I finished everything. Ratik, thanks for the subscribe, man. Because I have 2 sets of Mastercraft 3 waiting to sell it. Was thinking it was going to go down. Well, at first a lot of people will want to buy it, so demand is going to be high. So if you can sell it the first couple of days, you probably make a profit by waiting a little bit. On the other hand, more people will do that. It's always hard to determine what's best with the market. Should I exchange my old materials and then buy beeswax to upgrade the workshop? Yes. The old materials cannot be used anywhere else anyway. Maybe you can still sell them. Is there still elemental air? Oh, air. Can we still sell that stuff? Oh yeah, so you can still sell this. This actually went up to 100,000 AD, even though it's obsolete now. 60 silver each. Wow. Elemental stuff went up in price big time. See, I bought a couple of these. 60 silver each, wow. And these 75 gold each. Wow. I read in the patch notes that they did up the gold values for these elemental resources, but this is quite a bump. You mean, yeah, for 1 stack is 3 zeros. 600? No. Is this 600 gold for 1 stack? Wow, yeah, I think it is. So I have quite a bit of gold actually here. If you need gold, buy these stacks. 600 each. You heard it here first. Let me see. Ozane. So if I get 75 pelts per GM, then we can get 30k pelts for days worth of influence. 75 times 400, yes. If you get 4 exchange credits per pelt, and copper sand costs 4 as well. Well, copper sand costs 4, yeah, 30k copper sand, and copper sand sells for 53 copper each. So that's 30,000 times 53. Well, if you want to get copper sand indeed, you sell it to a vendor. is this, which is 159 gold per day is what you're earning for 400 influence per day. If you want to get gold, buy copper sand. Just what you just said. John Clains, if you don't give a fuck about professions, I think you're in the wrong stream, man. I don't want to chase you away, man. But many questions about that. I can understand that. It's just a big change. It's all the elementals, Crowley. They are all 60 silver each. The item you just showed, the ones that was 6, yeah, that's the stack of elemental stuff. These 60 silver each, and the elemental water, of course, also. I think I also have some elemental fire, but not a stack. Sword, help. Elemental fire is also 60 each, and elemental earth also. So they're all 60 each. Elemental aggregate, where do we have that? I'm pretty sure I also have that. These are very cheap. Oh, here, elemental aggregates, 10 gold, 80 silver. Wow. That's also quite pricey. Oh, thank you, John Klein. So, elemental stuff is pretty good way to get some gold for next mod. Crowley, I actually bought some of these stacks for 20k AD. So I was a little bit earlier on this. You're right, Darcy. A lot of money was made of us, of our backs. You get, I think, 80 each. 80 vouchers. So if you get 80 vouchers for one and you get 60 silver, it's actually better to just sell this, right? Let me see. 80 per, so you can buy 20 of the copper sand. 53, yeah, you only get 10 silver back. So it's better to just sell these instead of exchanging them if you want to get gold out of it. Do you still need unified elements for making armor kits? Unified elements are as dead as a peanut. But you get 75 gold for each. Is that worth it? So you get 20k credits for each. So 5,000 copper sand. So in copper sand is only 26. So also unified elements, just sell straight away. Just sell them. For maximum gold, sell the elemental stuff. It's worth much more than when you trade it. Only 105. Did I? 60 silver times 999 is this much copper, which is almost 600 gold. Well, Darcy, unified elements are 75 gold each. And armor kits are going to be very cheap, trust me. Actually, I will just sell a stack. I mean, I'm going to sell them anyway, because trading it in is not worth it. So you can see here, one stack, 599 gold. Once again, 5.99 gold. So yeah, that's pretty interesting. I don't mind that. 999 times 80 is 80 for stack. So 999 times 80 indeed. This many exchange vouchers divided by 4 is the amount of copper sand times 53 copper for each copper sand divided by 10,000. So you get 105 gold if you exchange your elemental resources. I choose 599 over 105, but that's just me. I don't exchange them. How much gold I have saved up on this character? Well, I think I have about 50,000 at the moment. I have a bit in the bank as well. Yes, sell directly. 5.99 per stack. Anyway, I think I'm going to call it a day. I have to work tomorrow and it's getting a bit late here. Thank you all for coming once again. It's been very, very nice again. What you did for all the gold? In the past, I sold guild marks for Moonsea Salt. Exotic pelts. Yes, exotic pelts you can buy for credits, but you can also buy elemental stuff. It's also good. It's just more expensive. Thanks, guys. I'm not a leader of any guild, Darcy. I'm in the Silver Anarchy guild, but I'm not a leader. I'm not even what's it called? I'm relatively low rank in my guild. Yeah, thanks for coming, guys. All right. I'll see you guys next time. It's been really nice. Exotic pelts sell for 4 credits indeed, Hossein. 4 credits each. Good night, guys. See you in the next one.
You thought!